Well, I've got to confess I was just as impressed with it all over again the second time. I hope you were too. A wonderful film, Prince of the City. It's the first time we've ever run that. It wasn't a repeat at all, and it amazes me that we're able to run it as part of our Saturday night of the movies that late at night. Perhaps because it was AO and had the violence level in it that it did. The thing that's perhaps scariest about it was that it's based on fact and that somebody could live through those sort of pressures and tensions. I mean, I just cannot imagine what it would be like. A wonderful performance by Treat Williams. I'm amazed that he didn't take off an Academy Award for a role like that. Superb stuff. Next week, well, it's a bit less dramatic. A couple of adventure films, The Wild and the Free from 1980, starring Linda Gray from Dallas fame. It's a story of a couple of scientists working with chimpanzees in Africa. And it's followed by Skyriders, one of the big adventure films from the late 70s. It stars Susanna York and James Coburn. It was one of the earliest films in which they used the hang gliding or guys that are hang gliders to come to the rescue towards the end of the film. There's some pretty spectacular footage in it. I can remember the promos on television some years ago, and it is quite a spectacular film from memory. But I'll tell you more about that next Saturday night. Hope you can join me during the week, perhaps, for the morning show, but I look forward to the movie buffs joining me next Saturday night for another edition of Saturday Night at the Movies.
Ferret here, another exciting news break. A lot of people have been meeting in this old building. What sort of people? What are they doing? Freddie will ferret out the answer. Excuse me, madam.
Hello?
What have you been doing? In there?
Praying.
Praying? Oh. Sir, why do you come here? Can't you pray at home?
Yes, but here I can talk to God and be with my friends.
That's a news break?
G'day.
Hang on. What's a punk doing here?
Thanks for picking up the kids from school, Sid.
Aha. You care for each other during the week. Why?
We're like a big family.
That's important?
Oh, yeah. Sharing God's love with friends gives us, dignity.
Dignity? Dignity. That's it. You heard it first from Freddie the Ferret, signing off from a church near you.
And before we do leave you, transmission recommences with the Catholic program at 6 a.m. Evening viewing includes Me and My Girl at 7. 7:30, it's part 2 of the pilot of the series Highway to Heaven. Then in Sunday Movie at 8:30, it's the drama Rich and Famous. And now through BTV, Channel 6 Ballarat, translators 7 Nil Conniver, 9 Warrnambool, 10 Hamilton, and Channel 11 Portland. This is Barry Washington saying good night.
O God, our Father, if we have hurt anyone today, give us grace to say that we are sorry. If we have been wrong in anything today, give us grace to admit our error. If we have been resentful today, help us in the time to come to accept rebuke in the spirit of humility, even if we think that we do not deserve it. If we have parted with anyone in anger today, or if there has been a misunderstanding between us and anyone else, give us grace to take the first step to put things right. If we have been unjust or unfair, or if we have said things in the heat of the moment which we would not have said if we had stopped to think, give us grace to apologize. Help us this night before we lay ourselves to sleep to make up our minds that we will leave no breach between us and anyone else unhealed. This we ask for your love's sake. Amen.